Everyone's obsessed with buying brand new tech. But you know what? Buying old tech might be one of the smartest decisions you could make. Now let's be honest, everyone loves brand new tech. Unboxing an item for the first time, there's something special about it. But when have you thought 6 months down the track, I really don't actually need this, I don't use it, or I don't use it to its fullest ability? In 2026, tech has advanced so far that really the latest model iPhones, the latest model laptops really aren't that much more advanced than the ones from 2 years ago. I didn't really realize this until recently, but most tech nowadays, I could really use the one from like 2 years ago. Technology depreciates in value so much, the tech you buy 1 year ago is like half the price today. So what's the difference? To be honest, I'm still using an iPad from 2023. I just recently purchased the new Apple Watch Ultra 2, and I don't need the Ultra 3. These devices, I don't really see the full benefit in upgrading just yet. Now, I can buy a refurbished iPad Pro for around the $650 to $700 mark. Now, this is a device that's from 3 years ago. Right now, the latest model sells for about $1,700. That is a crazy difference, and not a huge dramatic difference in performance. Now sure, you might notice a difference in spec if you're really using the device to its fullest potential, but honestly, with an iPad Pro, for example, there's not a huge dramatic change. Potentially if you've got a niche market and you're like, I'm a graphic designer and I use this thing for artwork or something like that, you go, okay, there potentially is a difference there. But honestly, for the average consumer, it really is not that dramatic. And now that's where my latest device comes in. I got the Apple Watch Ultra 2, and I got that when the Ultra 3 was already out. But for like almost half the price, I could buy the Ultra 2 that looks exactly the same as the Ultra 3, maybe some subtle changes in terms of specs and things, but honestly, the Apple Watch Ultra 2 works the exact same way. But honestly, I've worn this thing every single day. It's got all-day battery life. It still works just as well as the new models does, but for like a fraction of the cost. The reality is, most people don't use their tech properly anyway. When was the last time you really needed to maximize the ability out of a Pro device or any sort of device? Unless it's a very niche area, you're gonna buy brand new and the top of the range anyway. For the average person, you really don't need these top of the line devices, and it's more just a status symbol, if anything. You're basically just grabbing money and throwing it down the toilet, because majority of the time you're paying for these tiny spec bumps that really aren't that evident. This is where older tech actually becomes the better option. It's cheaper, it performs well, and you're really not losing much in real use. And honestly, after a year or two, older tech really is still more than good enough. Now, obviously, it's not always the right choice. Battery life isn't as good, you might miss a couple of features, and it's probably not gonna last as long. So it's not always the right choice, but I definitely think it's something you should consider before heading straight to the shop and spending thousands of dollars on a brand new piece of tech. Now, how do you know if it's right for you? Well, honestly, if you're watching this video and you're kind of tossing up between one product and another product, and you're kind of just going, I need it for everyday real world use, older tech's probably just fine. If you're a professional and you're needing the latest level MacBook because you need top of the line performance because you're a high-end video editor, graphic designer, something along those lines, then sure. You probably need to just splurge and spend the money on the brand new tech. You know it's gonna last you a long time. But if you're just looking for a new phone because you're coming from something that's like 7, 8 years old, there's no harm in just upgrading to something that's 2 or 3 years old. If you're not doing anything super demanding, you probably don't need the latest device, and you may as well save the money and put it into something else. Even for me, I've got some high-end tech, and honestly, I don't really use all of it to its fullest potential. I think people just assume newer is always better, but I guess you've got to find out, is it better for what reason? If anything, buying older tech is the best way not to waste a bunch of money for a device you might not actually use to its fullest potential. I'd love to hear what your opinion is in the comments below. And if you want another video, this one here, this one's been recommended for you.